Did I? I did do that. Okay. Just making sure. Is my. Okay, it is up, but I need to check. Sorry. Rewind that real quick. Let it go. Okay, I need to actually. Hold on. I might need to turn it up a tad bit. See, this is what's gonna suck, is that I don't really know. We'll keep it like right there for the music, at least for right now. For now, and then let me. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, I'm just checking my own volume, making sure that sounds good. So it's like it's kind of hard to tell with everything, if that makes sense. Not really. It's just like really interesting to tell how that sometimes appears, but it sounds okay. At least right now. But hello, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good day, and if you're not having a good day, do hope it gets better. I'm just maneuvering some things over so I can at least have a decent. I should have planned this out better for my own screen, but we'll see how this looks. I'm gonna keep it like this to see if that comes out well. Uh yeah, that should work on my end. That should, right? It should. But we'll see. Let me see if this is capturing. It does capture that. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's get into picking our favorite Pokemon. I thought this would be a fun little transition thing. I haven't had a ton of time to sit and plan the next game, download the next game and get it all set up. But I thought this would be a good little thing to do for now, just for today. We can pass the time. Maybe we would play something else. We will see about that. But right now, I just feel like talking about Pokemon. I have played Pokemon for a good while now. I have played Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4. However, when we get to Gen 5 is where things get a little interesting. I didn't play Gen 5. I didn't play Gen 6, so I haven't played Black and White or X or Y. I played Pokemon Moon, and I've played Shield, and I played Gen 9 too. I forget what their names are called. But as you can clearly tell, when we get to here, I've played the games. The thing of it is that I'm not a big fan, I guess is the best way to say it. Like, besides, I know Sylveon. I think Sylveon's going to be over here somewhere. The thing of it is, like, some of these Pokemon, obviously, in the later games, you can catch Pokemon or get Pokemon from the earlier versions of the game. So, I do know some of them. But the thing of it is, I'm not, like, too attached to some of these Pokemon that may be in here, as I would probably say like Gens 1 to 4, where I primarily played. So luckily, I do have a Pokedex thing loaded up, but I noticed while getting this set up too, was if I hover over this, it like tells me the name. Well, it doesn't show it there, but it is listed. I'm trying to see, make sure this is set up properly. Let's see. And then, actually, you know what? Give me 1 second. I need to go grab something. I need to grab my water. So give me 1 second. All right, grab my water. Let's begin. Oh, is the music not playing? Oh no, it's transitioning. That's always so weird. I use I have Apple Music, so it's a little It isn't picking up this song though. Okay, no, never mind. I'm lying. It is. I was like wondering why. The start of the song is really low, so that's why. Let's start. Normal. Bro, this is actually really easy. I love my big boy Snorlax. I love. Also, I know I should have like talked about this before starting. Um, I won't. I'm trying not to duplicate them, right? So like starter Pokemon, since they are in the starter section, I'm trying not to duplicate them in, like, for example, Charmander. Like, let's say Charmander was like my favorite Pokemon. I wouldn't want to double it, and I think it appears. Yeah, see, it appears here in Fire. Same thing with like legendaries. Um, I won't put legendaries in the regular slots because that feels like it's a little counterintuitive. But we'll see. And the gimmick stuff is interesting. We'll answer them when we get to them, right? But we'll see. Snorlax, I love. I love that big lug. He's so great. Fire, though, is where things get a little interesting. Not really, actually. I really like Ninetales. Ninetales is so goated. I love that design so much. I still love that design a lot. It's so good. Water. Water. Um, this is a toughie, man. I think if I were to go with my favorite water type, it has to be Lapras. I love Lapras. I think it's just because of original Red and Blue. You could actually like ride on Lapras, and I I always loved that. I thought that was great. I thought that was always so fun. Grass. I'm gonna be so real with you all. The only grass type I really like from Gen 1 is Bulbasaur. It might be a spoiler, we'll see. But I don't know, man. I think if I had to pick a grass type, it had to be Executor. I think that's how you pronounce it. Executor. He's kind of dumb and odd looking, and I kind of love that. But other than that, man, there's not too many grass types that I care for, at least in Gen 1. At least in Gen 1. Electric, I gotta go with Electabuzz. I love Electabuzz. Ice, oh, see, Lapras is back here again. Let me look at the other water types. Because if I can, I think I would go with... Damn. Damn, dog. Seadra. I go with Seadra, and then I'll put Lapras over here in Ice. Fighting. I always did really like Machamp. I don't know if this is like more telling of a type of person I am right now, but we'll find out very soon. Poison is where things get interesting. Okay, I need to check something. Okay, so I won't get rid of the Gengar line, or touch the Gengar line, because they're in Ghost. That's what I was like trying to figure out. For my poison types, man, I don't know. Poison's so interesting. I feel like Poison's like one of those, like, the species of Pokemon. It's either hit or miss for me. But I think I gotta go with Nidoking. Nidoking was always so cool. I love getting Nidoran and evolving it. I thought that was great. Ground type, man, I really liked Golem. Or Rhydon. Nah, it's gotta be Rhydon. Rhydon was goated. I loved Rhydon. See, there's so many, like, interesting things with Pokemon and stuff. When you look back at Gen 1, it's so interesting. I still don't understand how Gyarados is a flying type, but at the same time, it is, like, he does fly. But, especially if you ever played... Oh, shoot. Legends of Arceus. It was always so funny. There's a part in the game, I think it's like the first area, you can find a flying Gyarados, and that is so funny to me that he's just out there flying around like crazy. I love that. For flying, though, Farfetch'd. We gotta go with my boy Farfetch. I love that little guy. Psychic, this is actually very easy. Alakazam. As a kid, it annoyed me because I didn't know about the trading and getting Pokemon evolved through trading. So Alakazam is arguably was at the time. I don't know if it still is. That's kind of like what we're doing all this for, right? Because at the end we get to pick out our favorites from each category. Alakazam, at the time when I was young, was one of my favorite Pokemon, like, out there. But you couldn't get him unless you traded for him, or, like, traded it to someone and traded it back. I didn't have no one that could do that, because I was a loser, I guess. Didn't have friends to do it. So Alakazam was, like, one of those Pokemon I never really got without cheating him in. But he's still arguably one of my more favorite Pokemon, Psychic-type-wise. Bug, I gotta go with Butterfree. I like Butterfree. I love Butterfree. Beedrill's awesome, too. Beedrill's low-key kind of underrated. Even though I do prefer Butterfree. Rock type, which is the same as ground at times, which is kind of a little bit of an annoyance. Let's go with Onyx. Onyx is dope. Who can't like Onyx? Ghost, again. Gengar. Gengar. Hello, Min. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good with you. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I can't complain too much. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Yep, Katamari. Let me know. I tried testing it. I could tell that I could tell. Wow, English. I was testing the volume on it. It sounds okay, but if it's a little too loud or a little bit too low, just let me know and I can adjust it. For my quick testing, it sounded okay. The song is a little more lowered in my voice, but I don't want it to overtake my voice, so I kind of left it at that. But hopefully all is well with you, and if the volume is too loud or low, just let me know. Okay, perfect then. We'll just keep rolling with this then. I'm glad. Thank you. I do need to adjust here. We're gonna... No. Move it up a little. I'm just gonna do this, because I accidentally... The other day, when I was trying to test out this music, I was changing some things around to make it, like, look decent. So, I don't know. It's just, like, it's always funny when you try to, like, change things around and then, like, it just somehow Looks weirder. Dragon types. Wow, this is like super easy, isn't it? Super easy. Dragonite. Easily Dragonite. Dark. Oh yeah, I forgot. Dark type wasn't really a thing in Pokemon Gen 1 yet, which is actually kind of hilarious. It really is. It's just like, dog, what? We'll just go with missing number. It's a classic glitched Pokemon. Not even a Pokemon. I don't even remember the lore of the glitched version. It was just like, I remember there is a thing for the original Pokemon games where you could like glitch in Mew, but I think it was like a 50-50 shot. I remember doing this, and I actually got the Mew that way, but you had a chance of like getting this thing in there instead, which was always so interesting. Wow. Magnemite or Magneton. Magnemite. Love my little ball of electricity. See, this is interesting. How does Fairy type exist in Gen 1? Because it didn't exist to, I think, Gen 6, I thought, right? I don't know why Fairy type's a thing here. Oh, no. So, see, that's the next thing I was going to work on. I unfortunately haven't had time to do that just yet. I was going to add those emotes in. There's a few things I've been looking to add. It's just like time keeps getting away from me. I was looking to add a... I forget what the bot is called. There's a specific bot that would help with moderation and actually delete bots. So I was thinking about getting that implemented. I was also looking to get those emotes added in. There's lots of things I've been like looking towards to do. I was looking to just like customize an own like PNG avatar to just have in the corner of these streams that, you know, would be fun to have. I'm looking at trying to make emotes and stuff, like free emotes, not use the basic ones that Twitch have given me. There's been a lot of things I've been trying to work on. It's just that I get lost. I get lost with trying to like handle so many different things at so many different times. But I wanted to definitely work on it because I actually have a fair amount of time this week, which is rare for right now, and I planned on doing it like sometime this week and just trying to knock not everything. The customizable PNG model thing is probably going to be a little bit. I'm still working on trying to make that a little bit more nicer, but we'll see about that. Is it Nightbot? I don't know if there was Nightbot. I can't lie to you. There is a Nightbot, but there is a Pacific bot I saw that is really highly recommended. Let me see if I can find the name, and it would help if I actually saved the name and actually held it. Though time is flying. It's crazy. You know, it just feels like yesterday we started this year, and now we're already we're now facing the half-year mark, which is just, it's crazy, dog. It's absolutely crazy. It's called SiriBot. I'm gonna just put it in here. Apparently, it's this thing, this bot. I think Nightbot is the default one. I think when it comes to Twitch, but this bot specifically helps with moderation and help combat bots, which is actually very interesting. So like if you, for some odd reason, like let's say I'm not streaming and all of a sudden I get like you get masked like followed by bots. Yeah, see, these are the emotes I need to add. There's a lot of these types of, like the ones you just sent, that I need to add, like, um, exclamation point and stuff like that. I need to add those commands in too, because I actually updated my, what's it called? Social links and stuff like that. There's a all social links now that has like, it makes it more easy if you just don't want to click on that. I did add that. I forgot to add the command thing for it and update that. So I gotta do that. But there's definitely a lot of more different commands I gotta definitely add with the emotes and stuff like that. Also just some other emotes and stuff like that, because I know there are specific commands or specific ways you type into a chat, and like it has like the OM, like this, where it has like the laughing emoji thing going on. So I gotta definitely, like, it's just a matter of me getting those commands in and getting the bot too. There's a lot, but I'm hoping that this week I can spend time and actually do it. It's been one of those things that just, like, I keep having on my to-do list to just make things a little bit more nicer, right? But we are getting there, slowly but surely. You know, thankfully, I'm allowed some leeway with this, but I definitely need to work on making things better and trying to make, use my time more wisely when it comes to this stuff, I guess. Because it is fun. I do this for fun. It's very fun. It helps me relax for a bit. But the thing of it is how I treat my hobbies and stuff that I have fun with. I still want to put effort and time into them. It's one of those things where it's a respect thing. I don't know, respect. It's just like one of those things where you just want to put initiated time into it and stuff like that, and make things just enjoyable. Because if I'm having fun, I want other people to have fun with it too, and stuff like that. Took a drink of my water. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Because that's how, at the end of the day, that's what it's usually all about. Because it's just like one of those things where, I don't want to be the only one having fun. That feels like really odd and stuff like that. That's the point. We can sit back, relax, and do what we want to do. Yeah, trail dog. Here's the thing. So, I use Apple Music because it's the paid service I have had for like years and stuff. And the thing of it is that Spotify keeps going up with price, and I kind of already locked the deal in with Apple Music. So I haven't changed. The thing that's kind of ass though with Apple Music is they don't have a lot of songs, gaming music songs and stuff like that. Though the OST is great. It's so great, man. I love it so much. I really do. I went only grabbed a few songs from the OST. Because this was like actually a really quick thing I did. I did make some time for this. I do have to add more songs into this playlist. But this is just like a little demo to have on the side. And what I really do like is that this, instead of the YouTube one that I had going, this one actually has a shuffle, and it's a constant thing. So, yes, this is the cow. Yes. Yes? Yes. Yes, it is. It is. I was just like doubting myself 2 times in a row. Fuck, I can never nail that down, dog. I can never nail that down. Fuck, I can't say it. But I do need to add more trail songs into this. I need to find, just in general, more songs to just add. The playlist lasts up to 4 hours and 18 minutes as it stands right now, which is great. That's like plenty of time. Right? But I do want to have a fair amount of songs in there to just more variety and stuff like that. And as we complete games, more songs obviously get added into the playlist. So it'll be like a never ending cycle of adding more and more great songs into this. Fairy, let's go. I love Clefairy. Clefairy. You get it. Clefairy is so cute. I love Clefairy. Starter. This is gonna be a, I don't know if a hot take. I really like Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, it was the, like, Leaf Green is my first Pokemon. Then I went backwards with Red and Blue. Red and Blue? Yeah, Red and Blue. But Leaf Green was it, and I picked Bulbasaur as my starter. Bulbasaur has got like a special place in my heart. I love the little goofball. Gimmick forms, this is so weird. This is... I know what these gimmick forms are. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know why necessarily they are here. Because gimmick forms didn't really start, I think, to Sun and Moon, I think. No, that's wrong. 6, because we started getting Megas. So, I don't know why they have gimmick forms here. If I have to pick between these, I really like Gengar's Mega. I think Gengar's Mega is really cool. I love that. Legendary, Mew. I love Mew. Mew is great. Hello there, Enforcer. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good with you. Hope you're having a great day. Oh boy, we're just picking out my favorite Pokemon for today. Which, we'll see how this goes. Favorite from this gen. I think I gotta go with Gengar. I love... Gengar consistently has always continued to be one of my more favorite Pokemon in general, so I can't really complain too much. Gen 2, which is like... A lot of these gens get really controversial, especially at the end. But I know Gen 2 at first was considered like the DLC to Gen 1 just because of how some of the Pokemon came out and stuff like that. Normal type, I gotta go with Girafarig. I love... Girafarig is just such a cool design, man. I really like it. Fire types. I think I want to go with Magby. No. Houndoom. I like Houndoom. Oh, dog. This song, man. Be said. Oh, my God. Why they gotta do me like this? The funny thing is that, before you guys joined, the House and Fate of Morgana, one of the House and Fate of Morgana songs played, and I was like, fuck, dog, in the back of my head, because it's an emotional, it's, okay, the song isn't really emotional. The scenes that play during that OST are very emotional, and it was just like, I was just thinking about it. The same thing with Besaid here. I'm just thinking about Besaid, man. All of those from 10, man. This is... Hold on. I need to check. Yeah, see, Kingdra is over here. I was going to say, I was going to put Kingdra in water. because I like Kingdra, but they are in Dragon, so I don't want to do that. Oh, dog, absolutely. That is like the biggest thing, is that a lot of like these songs, I can vividly remember what is transpiring during those scenes when these songs, and it's so great. It really is. Exactly. If the song is great, you can easily remember the the whole section that plays out. It's just that good. It's just that good. It really is. I think I want to go with Wooper. Wooper, it kind of fitting. Beside and Wooper, I feel like they're a match made in heaven. If I'm all honest with you, they're so cool with each other. Blossom. I gotta go with Blossom. It's such a unique. I forget how you get Blossom. I think for Blossom, you need to. How do you? No. Sorry. For Blossom, it's the Sunkern. Sunkern can either go to Sunflora or Blossom, I think, if I remember correctly. I never understood that. I always ended up with Sunflora all the time when I played. So I always ended up with that one, which is always so funny. Electric. I really like Ampharos. Ampharos is just so cool. Low key, I think Mareep and Flaaffy are really some of the more better looking. We'll get down there. Some of the more better looking electric types. That may be a hot take. I have no idea. This is easy. Sneasel. Sneasel got that emo look going for them. I love it. Fighting Heracross. Heracross is just so good. There's so many, like... See, the funny thing is, once we get down here to Gen 5, I'm literally gonna have to, like... Maybe not even think about it. It's just that I'm not totally sure what... Because I don't have that much of an attachment to the later games as I do the first 4 gyms. Which... gens. Not gyms. So, I don't know, man. You know what's funny? Crobat low-key is another one of those Pokemon that I really like. That I don't know what it is. I don't know why I really like Crobat. Crobat is just really cool. Especially when you compare him to like these other Pokemon, like Quillfish is just eh. And I don't really care for spiders. So unfortunately I'm not a big Aridos fan or Spinark? Sparnark? I forget how you pronounce his name. So Crobat like kind of wins this by almost default. Very sadly. Ground, I gotta go steal it. Wait, is he? No, he's not. Okay, that raises another question I was gonna go with. Steelix is goated. Love Steelix. Hold on. Okay, so this is gonna be there. So I will pick out Murkrow. Again, another. I'm kind of. You might notice that I'm more of a dark type, ghost type favorite person. I think those are my favorite typings. And then there's Fairy. Fairies kind of come up there for me as well when it got introduced. All the unknowns. All the lovely, lovely unknowns. Espeon for my psychic. Bug Scizor. Scizor is great. Again, it's another one of those Pokemon that had that really weird trade mechanic, and I never understood it, so I always hacked him in when I could. So it was always kind of funny to do this. I love Scizor. Scizor's just so cool looking, man. As basic as these like first couple of gens are when it comes to designs, like, especially to the later ones, I still love these designs so much. They're still so good. I love my boy Tyranitar. Actually, hold on. I love Tyranitar, but he is in the dark. Oh, is there any dark type in there? No. He's, spoiler alert, he is gonna be the dark type. But, rock. I kind of... Let's go with Shuckle. Can never go wrong with Shuckle. Shuckle's also such one of those hard-ass Pokemon to, like, just beat. Just because of how high their defense level is. It's actually low-key insane of how strong... That's easy. Miss Magius. No, that's not Miss Magius. This is Misdreavus. Right? Misdreavus. Shuckle's defense is like one of the highest, I think, in all Pokemon. And he's just a pain in the ass to beat. Kingdra, we know. Tyranitar is already there. Steel type... Well, I can't pick Steelix or Scizor, so it's either between Fortress or Skarmy. I think I'm going to go with Skarmy. I ain't going to lie to you. For the longest time, I always thought Skarmy was in Gen 3 only, or just it originated in Gen 3. I didn't know it originated in Gen 2. So I always thought that Skarmy was down here in Gen 3. Fairy... I gotta go Togetic. I love Togetic. Favorite starter is actually kind of another, at least from what I see when it comes to Pokemon, Chikorita is my favorite. What song is playing right now? See, this is what's kind of weird, is that I don't want to blast the music, but the song that's playing right now is so low toned that you can't hear it. Let me see if this will pop up on the music thing. There we go. It does. That one does appear. Okay, so we'll just wind it back a little. That's the thing that... Okay, now it's not playing. Why is it not playing? There we go. I just skipped a bit. So that way you can actually kind of hear it. Gimmick forms. See, this is weird. This is like the new ZA stuff mixed in. Does Mega Skarmy actually look like that? What? Huh, it does. Oh, but that's the... No, it's not. Okay. I thought... I didn't know that was what Mega Skarmy looks like. If I had to pick my favorite form from these... Ampharos. Ampharos is so good. Legendaries, again with this talk, these legendaries are so good. These are some of my favorite. Low key though, Celebi. Well, I know, very interesting legendary selection of myself here. Kind of calling myself out, I guess. Favorite from the group though, it's got to be Togetic. I love Togetic. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I always liked Togepi, and then when Togepi evolved into Togetic, I loved it. I think that's where it originates from. I think. Normal. I really like Slacking. He's such a goof. It's the same thing with like Snorlax. They're very... As viable as they are in the game, they are very funny looking, and I love that. I absolutely love that. It's the funny thing is because Torkoal, I like Torkoal as well. The thing of it is, the reason why I say this is because I like on my Twitter, I like Pokemon art and stuff like that. I don't take place in much Pokemon discussion because the Pokemon discussion is just really weird because not the collecting the cards, um, but more so just talking about it in general. Because I think the thing of it is, a lot of people always assume that Pokemon was supposed to grow up with us when that's never really been the case. Pokemon's it's a kids thing, right? And I'm not saying adults can't enjoy kids games or kids collectibles and stuff like that. It's just that I think people assume that Pokemon is supposed to age with us when that's never been the case. That's not the goal of it. Do I think they should have better stories? I mean, again, I didn't play 5 Black and White or X and Y. I heard Black and White's easier. It's considered the best story of the games. Sword and the newer ones, it's very interesting, but dog, it's a I it is very heavily opinionated games because besides people thinking that it should age with you, there is always the huge debate on how it looks, which, to be completely fair, the new Gen 10 is looking to be visibly looks really good. The thing of it is, they always lately they haven't looked good from a visual standpoint. And people will always be like, "Oh, well, this is on the Switch." For example, Sword and Shield. They're like, "Oh, this is on the Switch. The Switch hardware isn't that good." The easiest argument you can make towards that is look at the Xenoblade games. Xenoblade 1 and 2. They're running on the same hardware and they look drastically a lot more better and stuff like that. Um that will always draw discussion, the gaming side of it. I feel like the thing of it is with Chikorita, people will always say "Oh, Totodile is better" or Cyndaquil. People just I don't know. People just don't like Chikorita because it's uh, so interesting. It's I don't know, man. It's yeah. See, that's the thing for me. I played Sword and Shield. It was okay. It's okay. Um, I didn't. Again, the evil thing was just kind of it's weird. And I think that draws another discussion too, because I think what it is, a lot of people, a lot of the older games, like, have these evil teams that or evil people in it. Um, so the way the evil teams were, they're a lot more threatening. Even though the games are older, they kind of felt like a threat. And the newer gen stuff, they're kind of just it feels like they are there besides Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon's I think evil team was actually evil. If you ask me. Same thing with Team Galactic and Gen 4. I can't speak on 5 and 6. Again, I haven't played those. Like I said, I know 5 is considered the most best story by the masses. I think if you ask somebody, they consider Gen 5 the best story because of just the storytelling, the themes, the evil team, everything about it is good. People really like it. But I think it's just the later versions of the games are just eh. The evil teams are just eh compared to the older ones. See, I think I got introduced to Sylveon in the thing of it was, even though I'd never played 5 and 6, I still followed it. And when I saw the trailer for Sylveon in 6 with X and Y, I was like, oh my god, I love that evolution. Right? So it's kind of like I think that's where I fall in love with it. But I actually like got a Sylveon. I think in Sword and Shield actually too. I think that's where I actually got my Sylveon as well. I think. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was there. I think. I like Milotic. Well, again, Gen 3 I have very fond memories of, so this will probably be kind of like quicker paced because I kind of really like this gen. Ludicolo. Ludicolo's fucking hilarious, dog. I love that dude. I love him so much. Drink some water. I like electric. The thing of it is too, I don't care for plus one minum. I think this is like a very. This might be another weird take. I don't like how you can tell Pichu. Wow, Pikachu became the mascot Pokemon. Pichu makes sense. It's an evolutionary line. Plus one minum never made sense to me. Like I think it's because they introduced tag teams in Gen 3, like officially, and that's where they came into play because of their abilities. But you can tell Plusle and Minum look exactly like Pichu, just the red and blue. So it's kind of like, man. I love Snorunt. Snorunt's so cute. I love Snorunt. Fighting Hariyama. Hariyama's great. My poison type, Roselia. Wait, is it Roselia or Rose? Or is this a different type of rose? No, it's Roselia. Yeah, I noticed that too. Or not noticed that. I learned that too, that they do represent those things too, which is great. It makes sense, but I don't know. I think it's the design is my issue with him. It's just like it's so similar to Pichu, and I feel like you could have just done something a little bit different. How different? I don't know. I'm not like an artist or anything. I'm not really, that talented when it comes to it. I don't know how different you could have made them. It's just like they're so close to one another, and I think that's like my gripe with it. Which is kind of funny. I don't have many gripes with Pokemon. It's just like that's one of them. Got to get my Claydol in there. Flying though, this is where it gets a little interesting. I like Artailor. So see, hang on. Okay. Um we're gonna go with Artalia here. Why is Dark Lugia, Shadow Lugia in this? Wouldn't that be in Gimmick? It isn't Gimmick. Okay. Interesting. I think it's because of. Is it Colosseum or is it the other one? I think it's Colosseum. Where Dark Lugia is, and I think that's why it came up at the same time. Okay. My favorite Psychic. This is actually like one of my favorite Pokemon too. I love Ralts. I love a lot of these Pokemon I actually do really like. Even though I have my favorites at the end here, like Togetic is easily my favorite Gen 2. I love Chikorita. I love Celebi. I love Trantor. I love Kingdra. I love Espeon. Like I like these Pokemon. It's kind of hard to pick one. There's just so many good Pokemon. I have more fondness with the older Pokemon than I do the newer Pokemon. Ninjask, I as much as I hated going against it, I loved them. Because I think it's one of the Pokemon where you can only beat it if you have a special effect move against it. So that always was like confusing as hell to me as a kid. I was like, why can I not beat this? Which is always Which is like funny. Or I was like, why can I not do this? And why am I having struggle in this battle? And then, lo and behold, it's because I didn't have a super effective move to Ninjask. Um, Aggron, another great Pokemon there. This is actually Ghost Banette. Banette's great. Again, another cool ass design, man. Love it. I love Flygon. I remember the movie. I think that's where my love for Flygon comes in. I remember one of the movies, and I just fell in love with it there. Absol. Again, another great Pokemon. Mawile. Easy. Oh. Well, okay. Hang on. What other Pokemon are in this? Because I don't have that much fondness for Azurill. Let me put Ralts here in my fairy section. And I think I'm going to go with... I guess Metagross then, in my psychic area. Is he in Steel? He is in Steel. Oh well. I'll put Metagross in Psychic. That's fine. My favorite starter though is Mudkip. Mudkip's great. I don't think you can beat Mudkip, dog. Mudkip's great. Do I want to add Shadow Lugia? Because Shadow Lugia is so cool. That whole Shadow Pokemon thing was also very cool too. I loved that whole gimmick thing for those games, or for that game. I thought it was a very unique take on Pokemon. I thought that was cool. The other one is too, Mega Sableye is also really good. I don't care for Gardevoir's Mega. The 3 starters have cool Megas. Shadow Lugia. Favorite legendary though. I'm not picking Shadow Lugia. Dog. Jirachi. Gotta love Jirachi. The Wish Pokemon. Favorite though from this gen? Oh man. That's actually really tough. If I had to pick... I think Ralts. We'll go with Ralts. Can never go wrong with my lovely Ralts. Gen 4. Another one of my favorite-ish Pokemon air gens. So this should be kind of easy too. See, Milotic's great too, man. Milotic's so wonderful. Like, they're so good. Milotic, I think what it is with me and Milotic, I never knew how to like evolve it in Pokemon Emerald. So I always I managed to get a Feebas, but I never knew how to evolve it. So I always got stuck with just having Feebas with me the whole time, and I was like, "Oh, I thought I was under the assumption it evolved like Magikarp." So I had, like, I think at one point, like, by the time I quit, I remember this, I think I got, like, Feebas to, like, level 60 or something. It didn't evolve, and I just gave up. Dog, the evolving is so hard. For such an early game, that evolution to evolve it was so difficult for no reason. They made it so difficult, and they expected you just to know, hey, guys, keep pumping those candies into this Pokemon, and then it'll evolve eventually. Not even. You needed its beauty stat, like, maxed out completely. So, it's one of those things where you just couldn't do it, I guess. I don't know. Or not couldn't do it. You couldn't, like, as a kid, I didn't know what the hell to do. So I was kind of like, oh, okay. What does this do? Oh, this just makes them shiny. I was like, what the hell is this? I'm not a big shiny collector. I will say, what Pokemon? I was playing Pokemon ZA last night. What Pokemon is it? What the fuck is that? Why is there just a pair of random people's feet there? This Pokemon. What is this? Frou-Frou. I got this not legendary. I got this shiny the other day playing ZA, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. And then I don't care for its like shiny that much. Silverwill, yes. Yes, 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 yes. More trail songs. I feel like by the time we complete the trail series or get up to date, this BGM playlist I got going will be mainly trails music by the end. Like 99, or not even 99, I'm pretty sure like 90% of it will be trails music. Hard to say. I would add Final Fantasy, the remake, and Rebirth. The thing of it is that I think some of the songs are like copyrighted. So I gotta be careful if I do add them. Or at least look at it. But I don't think it like is a bad copyright. I think it's ooh, what was it? They might just like not get copyright strike. They might get like just copyright claimed. What would you add, Min? What would you like to add? Go right ahead. While we do that, Munchlax. Munchlax. God, I think Magmortar is great too. I love Magmortar. Again, I say that all the time. I feel like I'm saying that like on repeat, but there is really a lot of great Pokemon and stuff like that. Oops, sorry. I gotta answer this message. Oh. Oh god, dog, another banger ass song. Sorry. Oh, yeah, Final Fantasy 14 Fridays. Yeah, some of those songs might... Hold on. Let me check something. Because this is really interesting. Is that it has some of the Final Fantasy soundtracks in here, but not all of them. Hold on. I wanted to check this too, because I have heard that a lot of Final Fantasy 14 songs are great. Let me see if this just takes me to a direct link. Okay, it is in here. Okay, it has a whole... Wow. 110 songs. Okay. That's why... Okay, this is one of the pains in the ass with Apple Music, is that if it's considered like multiple people working on it, it won't get categorized properly. It will say various artists, and it just like gets lost in the void, and you have to Google it and pull it out. Because if I go to like Square Enix like page, it doesn't have it listed, I think. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Because what happens... I can tell you this right now. Yeah. So, it doesn't have Final Fantasy X in there, even though... Oh, wait, I don't want to leave that. My bad. It doesn't have... So, that's the thing. I can search by artist, but the thing of it is, Final Fantasy XIV is purposely categorized under various artists, so it doesn't have the single individual people that worked on it. It just, if there's like more than 3, Apple Music just combines them together and creates a category called various artists. So you can't pull it up through normal means. You have to go and individually look it up. Hey, another One Piece enjoyer. Another One Piece enjoyer. Soonish. I hope you enjoy watching it. I hope you enjoy watching it. I can't speak on the watching experience. I'm more so reading it. So I can't tell you how the watch experience is, but you're in for a good treat. For the most part. You know, for the most part. Yeah, only 1,200 episodes to go. Hey, trust me, they probably go quick. They probably do go quick, though. For maybe the most part, I think. For the most part, we'll see. What was I gonna put here? I think I was gonna put Floatzel. I like Floatzel. What song is this? Oh, this is Final. No, this is not. This is ironically, this is a Tetris song. Roserade, love. Oh, dog. What are these Pichus? Spiky-eared Pichu? And... you okay, interesting Pichus. I think I'll go with Electivire, though. Ooh, Weavile. Love Weavile. Lucario. Easy. Easy, easy. Fuck, okay, let me pick out a different grass. Let me pick a different grass type. Leafeon, or yeah, Leafeon. We'll go with Leafeon. It's all a part of the journey, okay? About enjoying the journey of the One Piece. Finding it all out, or figuring it all out, and stuff like that. Dog, low key, I have been wanting to get One Piece cards, but the thing of it is that everything in those One Piece packs are like super spoiler. So I'm like, well, fuck. I would love to pick up a pack and just open it and see who I could get, but my god. Dog, that's kind of the reason why I started like streaming, is just because I have this huge backlog of games that, you know, I just been wanting to do and explore, and I never got to sit down and do them like I am now. There's so many games, man. What's the 20 games you got? And we could take a look at them if you want to when we get a chance. Once we finish this Pokemon thing, we'll take a look at, because I ran into that issue where I had such a huge I have a huge backlog that just keeps piling up, and I didn't know where to start. So I was like, fuck it, let's start streaming one day, and we'll tackle this backlog. If more people want to join, the better, because it's just fun. It's fun to do. But it's also kind of, right now, why I decided on Fridays we'll do Final Fantasy 14. I mean, I've been looking forward to get to Final Fantasy 14. Don't get me wrong. But it adds like it's good to have a good variety of different things to enjoy, I feel like. It's just fun. And sorry, my allergies are awful today, so if you hear me going, it's not because I'm crying yet. It's just because my allergies are kicking my ass again as usual. Which reminds me, I need to buy my allergy medicine. Togekiss. Love Togekiss. Oh, the psychics. Look how the bottom four... I never understood I think like Yuxel, Misprint, and Azalith and Cresselia, they're considered mythical Pokemon. I gotta watch a video to really explain to me what is the difference between mythical and legendary. I think they're mythical. You can have multiple mythical Pokemon that are the same ones. Like they can produce offspring. Legendaries can't, if I remember correctly. Yeah, adding an MMO of all things is definitely a great mix-in. It is a great, like, unironically, it is a great mix-in because it just makes it fun. Because I get to delve into a world I've never delved into, and it looks good. And it's been a game that I've been just really wanting to get into, and I think I realized why I didn't at first. There's so many different things because of time and life and stuff like that. But the thing of it is that and I remember this. I think I remember during the time I originally wanted to get into it, it only had that free 14-day pass. And I remember I didn't have like that much time to put into the game. So I was like, oh, why would I do that? But now, the free trial is like up to like expansion 4, 400 some hours, give or take, maybe even more than that. So why not Vesperian? Yeah, a legendary versus a mythic. I wonder who would win. See, that's the thing, right? Because it's so confusing. I get so confused with the Pokemon legendaries and the mythics because I never understood it. It's probably a super simple thing as the offspring. Like I think like Manphy is able. Yeah, Manphy had a child, which is a Phony here, right next to it. It was able to produce an offspring, but I think if I remember, legendaries can't do that. Like they're gonna be a one of one. You can't find another Dialga. You can't find another Palkia. You can only find mythics. See, that's I've heard the exact same thing, man. So like, it's great, and I still haven't I haven't even made my character yet. I was if I have time to this evening, let me check my phone actually, because that's what one of the messages were. Because I went to play basketball with my friends earlier, but I didn't know if they wanted to meet up later. I don't think so. I hope not. Because I am low-key tired from basketball. But, okay, we're not getting on tonight. Okay, because they wanted to play Madden. I was like, oh, dog, I get so tired playing Madden. But, oh, man. I think I'm going to do that now. We could do that. I could wait till Friday and like the official first start date will be like Friday. I could definitely do that. Probably 50% of the stream will probably go to creating the character, but I don't mind. I could definitely do that if that's what you guys want to. Because I think that'll be fun. I think that'll actually be really fun. Yeah, we'll do that actually. We'll do that. Friday will be the official first day I play it, and where we get started. And then, like, after that, I'm gonna be playing it off-stream, on-stream stuff still. Like, so we can just kick back and, like, do that. Yeah, I can... Oh, no, that's fine. I appreciate that recommendation. I didn't know how interested people would be in that. An MMO creation thing, I don't know how detailed it is. I know you can get like a ton of accessories and stuff like that. So we can definitely do that. Dog, yeah, ADHD lives together. Dog, it is. It would be, we can definitely do it. I'll definitely do it for Friday. And then of course, I'll be doing off-stream stuff with it. But like I said, Fridays, I am dedicating to Final Fantasy XIV. And wherever I leave off, like I said, some days, some Fridays, we may pick up exactly where we were the Friday before. Or we might pick up a few missions and a few levels ahead. It all depends. It's just going to be a fun game to just kick back and relax and play on Fridays. It will be fun. It will be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Honestly, I really am looking forward to it a lot. I think it's going to be great. I really like Rampardos, man. Another one of those fossil Pokemon that are just really cool. Low-key fossil Pokemon are so great. Miss Magius. This is the Miss Magius. I was saying Mr. Vis is up here and then Miss Magius is this. Garchomp. It's kind of weird that the Dragon Pokemons for this is all legendaries and then there's Garchomp and Gible and all of them. Spear. Ooh, hold on. Glaceon. Weavile. We got it. We got it. Favorite steel type. Ooh. Magnezone. Right? Yeah, Magnezone. Fuck, Togekiss. Okay, we gotta go back and switch out my flying. Let's go with Staraptor. Staraptor is not that bad. Favorite starter, though? Piplup. Easily Piplup. Favorite gimmick form, though? Prime Dialga is a gimmick form? Interesting. I don't know which Mega I like. It's either Lucario or Frost I like. I like her whole thing. Legendary, I gotta go Giratina, dog. But I think I like Giratina's origin form more. Giratina was so goated when they was added. I love that. Favorite Pokemon, though? Giratina. I really... They cook so... Gen 4 is probably my favorite gen. I think. I don't know. We'll see. Again, I don't know why they have a pair of legs here. I don't know whose legs these are. It just says Monica. I don't know why they have a random pair of legs here. Feet. Oh no, feet. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Fuck, dog. See, this is where things get really weird because I'm not super attached to any of these like Pokemon. I guess Chichino. I guess again, like this is where I do know this. This is actually one of my more favorite. I like Litwick. Litwick is so cute. My water, though. I don't know, man. Pampor, I guess. I see. I kind of wish I did. What is this? Black Door. That don't even look like a Pokemon. That's the funny thing. It doesn't even look like a Pokemon. I think these are Deerlings, right? Yeah, the Deerlings are cute, but let's go with the Deerling. This is Deerling base form. Deerling Summer, Deerling Autumn, Deerling Winter. Let's do Deerling Spring. Or I guess this is Spring because it doesn't have a thing. No, I'm telling you, I've never seen some of these Pokemon either. Like some of these, I don't know if they're like Pokemon or like something different. Like what is this? I've never seen that before. What does it say? What does it say? It just says UFO. MT2. I'd never heard of this Pokemon. Like I know I'm not like play Pokemon. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm the most up to date with it, but like even then, I don't remember these guys that much. It's kind of weird. Amoga. I like Amoga. These ones I Kabuchu. See, Gen 4 is amazing, man. I do believe Gen 4 is my favorite gen of them. It had a good story. All the new Pokemon that they introduced were great. A lot of it's just really good. Like they cooked so great with Gen 4. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I'm so glad they did. Okay, another Gen 4 peaker. I'm so glad. I think besides Gen 4, I will say Gen 3 is probably my next favorite, and then Gen 1. I'm an old head, I guess, you know? I guess that's how it goes. Even though I do believe, like I said, there's a lot of Pokemon in the later versions that are just really good. But as a whole Gen 4 is easily like my favorite. All Nier music. Can't wait to get depressed. Scrafty. I remember seeing Scrafty. Again, this is an interesting take. I don't know how interesting this will be. I just don't think poison Pokemon are really that interesting, man. There's not a lot of like poison Pokemon that I'm looking at that or I look at and I like. Let's go with Trubbish. Trubbish is cool because of Poketopia. I'm still playing that though. Poketopia is so good. That's what I was thinking too. Like Team Galactic is great. I love the Elite Four, and Cynthia is like, I agree, is the best champion that we've had. I think it's because like she had like, besides like Gen 1, they like her team is a good mesh of things. You need to like establish a good team to really face Cynthia. Same thing with the Elite Four. I feel like they'd have that. And then, yeah, the legendaries, obviously, all great. Dialga, Palkia, Heatran, Regigigas, Giratina, Shaman, Darkrai, Arceus, the god of all Pokemon. Like, you got introduced to so many great Pokemon. Dog. The thing of it is, I haven't watched the anime. I've watched a part of the anime through Gen 1 and 2. I think partially 3, but after that, I never watched the anime. I watched some of the movies, but never really much of the anime and stuff. I don't know. I really don't remember. Unironically, the Sun and Moon anime literally looks like it has some of the most fun animation I think I've ever seen from like a kids show. And that's what like I really probably will watch that season of Pokemon just because of how that is. Cuz that's just so great. That animation looks so great. It's really funny. The theme of Cynthia's is crazy. Cynthia's theme is crazy. I love it so much. God, I wish Nintendo put their music on streaming platforms, dog. I wish they would stop being a bunch of fucking pansies and just, like, let me listen to your freaking great-ass OSTs that you got, dog. Stop blue-balling me. I hate that. Sad Dial. Yes. Yep. Yep. That's her. That's the legendary Cynthia. She's goated. She is goated, dog. She is a very strong trainer. A strong trainer and a strong champion. Easily, probably my favorite champion, I think I would have to go with. Electrotross. Okay, we'll put you there, and I'll put my Emolga here. Moga is such an interesting name for you. I really never got around to that. I love this Pokemon. This alien looking thing, dog. I always, like, whenever I seen this thing, I was like, what the fuck is it? And then I just, like, grew attached to it because I love it. Yes, it is. This is Nier Automata music. Specifically, this is Nier Automata. I have a fair bit of Nier music in it. In this playlist, so you'll hear it from time to time throughout it. I have Nier Replicant and Nier Automata. I try to pick out songs that don't have vocals, but for Nier music, it's kind of hard to do because there is vocals in it. But they're still so good. They're so good. If you guys want to hear something really funny, I don't know if it's funny or just like really interesting. Men, you know I played the House and Fate of Morgana. One of the songs of in the House of Fate of Morgana, one of the more impactful songs, I will say, that has the character's name to it. The funny thing is about that song, it's written in Portuguese. And it's sung in Portuguese. However, people who try to translate it say that it's super hard to translate, even with them Portuguese being like the first like native language that they know. I think it's because like what's interesting with the House and Fate of Morgana is that it takes place in France, but years ago, and I think if I remember correctly, the writer purposely used an old form of Portuguese to have these people read these songs or sing these songs, the songs in the OST. So a lot of the translations to them are very interesting, but the emotion behind them, you kind of get the feeling of them, which is so cool. I look, look, the thing of it is, I'm a Nier fan. I'm a Yoko Taro fan, I guess. Even though I haven't played a lot of his older games, I love Nier Automata and I loved Nier Replicant. But his OST, dog, it is the SpongeBob Ascending meme. That's exactly it. Nier music is just so freaking good, man. It really is. Like, they cook all the time with it. Like, for me, I could talk about Nier. It's just, uh, I love it. I love Nier. Nier is just so great. Let me pick out you, buddy. You're the electrical. Let me see if I can find it. Wow, it is like this. Oh wait, that's the video. Whoops. Gosh dang it, dog. I hate when you try to save a photo and it only gives you like the thing for like the OST. Or OST. Wow, I'm stupid. The fucking it tries to make me go to the webpage and I'm like, no, don't make me do that. Let me see if I can put it up here. Oh, I forgot to check. It's this meme. It's just like when you it's such an Ascension thing where plugs in music and you're just ascending. It's just like a funny meme. I love this meme. I really do. It's such a funny meme. I forgot to download my hiking videos and stuff like that. I gotta do that. See, that's the thing. It's just so funny. It's so funny, man. Like how some of these directors think. They will do some crazy things when it comes to their music, and it's just so great. The band. Dog did ask. Oh, I'm glad you like it. It's such a. I love the meme. I love like some of the low key, some of the best memes on the internet are the SpongeBob memes. If you ask me, they are just so funny and stuff like that. Even though there is a lot of very weird implications of some of the memes, like some people use them in a very odd way, but I feel like that's just the internet. You know, asking the internet to be normal when it comes to things like that, you're asking a lot. I love this Pokemon too. It just reminds me of like it is kind of like an ancient pharaoh's tomb thing. There's also this one, Hydrodron. See, there are these I just don't have like that personal attachment to, so it's kind of like, do I have? No, I didn't add these in. Whimsicott, and my favorite starter, Tepig. I love Tepig. Tepig was always so cute. Crazy. This is my first fire starter that I like. The gimmick. Wow, the gimmick is a black belt trainer. Monica's legs. Black door and white door. Transport. What are these things, dog? What are some of these, like... I don't understand what they are trying to, like, do here. I don't know what... we'll do that one. We'll do that Mega. Legendary, I will say, I really like Zekrom. Zekrom looks really cool. Favorite... Litwick. Litwick. This is the Pokemon I caught the other day in ZA that's shiny. I'm gonna just put that as my favorite because I don't really care for all these other ones. So I'm glad with that one. What? Oh, my phone. Goddamn. The one with a bunch of square dog, there's so many. I think what it is that there's so many SpongeBob memes. It's just like hard to do anything. Like it's just funny. Like it's kind of funny. It's just all over the place with it. It really is. You never know what you're gonna get when you see a SpongeBob meme, if I'm honest with you. You you really don't. It's like a trick of all trades. You either get something that's really wholesome or something that's like insanely weird. I don't know why. I really don't. Trevorant. Oh boy, what's with all these Pikachus? Rockstar Pikachu. Popstar Pikachu. Oh, if I remember correctly, PhD Pikachu. If I remember correctly, Lubre Pikachu. These were like Pokemon cards, I think, that you could collect in Japan from like the Pokemon centers. I think some of these became cards, if I remember, for the TCG. Could be wrong. But Pikachu's got like such an interesting selection of Pokemon cards too. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Again, fossil Pokemon cook a lot of the time. They really do. Fossil Pokemon know what's up. Hawlucha! Hawlucha! Gotta go with that. Oh my god, dog. There's literally only... In X and Y... This is the only, like, poison type? Besides the Megas. I'm not doing those because of the gimmick thing. What? Interesting. Well, okay. I prefer this version. Because that version's not here. Go with you. I just like your design. You look cool. There's only one. I know Zygarde and all the like. Zygarde's a mythical. The rest of you guys are megas. There's only one Pokemon here. Yeah, dog. PhD Pikachu with the swirly glasses. What is this one? Belle Pikachu. You know what? Let's actually keep. Hold on. I am gonna pick one of these. I'm gonna go with Rockstar Pikachu. Rockstar Pikachu is gonna make its way to the scene. He gonna be my favorite electric. Flying. Wow. That. What dragons are here? Okay, dragons is like safe. Never mind. We're okay. I am gonna put Noivern. Noivern's cool as hell too. I like Noivern. God, dog, what? Sure. Oh wow, we get a bunch of butterflies. Vilvion. Vilvion. I always like this pink version. The pink version always looked cool. It's Mellow. Mellow. The Mellow version? Meadow. Meadow. Why did I say that? My rock type. Okay, hold on. Okay, for my... I'm gonna pick my dragon so I know. Wait, no. I'll just pick him here. Yeah, because he is a rock type. So I'll just pick him there. And then my... I already got my ghost type. Aegis slash shield form or sword form. Oh, shield form. I think that's his coolest form. Again, it's kind of like a really interesting selection. I'll go Goomy. Goomy, Goomy, Goomy. Pangaro. Wow, okay. Aegis slash this is like all picked out. I guess I'll pick my favorite Kefki. Kefki. For my keys. The key Pokemon. Fairy Pokemon. A Sylveon. Easily Sylveon. Favorite starter Froakie. Favorite gimmick form. Jeez, this is where X and Y like took off. What is that? Mega Zangar. Well, I haven't played. Excuse me. I haven't played ZA or finished ZA yet, so I'm not really. Spoiler for me, I guess. Zangar got an evolution. I have no idea who I'd pick here. I already picked up that form Mega Gengar. Oh god, this is such a huge list. What is this? Shadow Mewtwo. Don't remember. Oh no, you came out for a game. One of those like Coliseum fighting games of sorts. Don't remember which one, but I know you came out then. Ampharos we already picked. Oh god, okay. This is actually really tough. This is about Artelia. Favorite legendary? I want to keep with the base game. I don't want to bring out these guys. I mean, Hoopa's really cool. I can't lie, Hoopa's really cool. I like Hoopa. Favorite is Sylveon. That one's not that hard. Sun and Moon now. We're back on track with Pokemon gens that I actually kind of know. Beware. Lovable Bug. Kind of a interesting theme with my normals. Alolan Meromac. The Alolan forms, low-key, are very good. The special Alolan forms are very good. I love them. I think they cooked with some of the Alolan forms. I don't know. I don't really care for any of these water types. Wishy-washy will... You're up, little buddy. You are up. See, like here, Alolan Executor. I like the Alolan Executor over regular Executor. Alolan Raichu, again, cooked form. I love it. We got the different versions of Ash's Pikachu too. with like all of his different hats for the anime, which I think is a great callback. I love that. Ooh, who won? Who won? Who won? Let me see. I think it was Barca last time I checked. Yeah, they won 2-0. I am not surprised, dog. Considering all the crap that came out, not today, but came out this past week about what was going on in that Real Madrid locker room. I'm not surprised. Like, I am not surprised at the least. It's low key kind of funny. I can't lie to you. And you would think that I don't know. I don't think so. It kind of dates back to the beginning of the year ish, I think, with their old coach. The old coach was talking about like how Alolan Volp Ninetales is great. So yes, there is a management issue, but the old coach had mentioned before he like left. He was like, "Dog, this team is just bad." He basically was like implying that it was like almost a babysitting gig and stuff like that. And that he was tired of things leaking out. So he just quit, like in the middle of the thing. Not quit, he left. That is the word they used. He left. So this past week, a whole bunch of things got leaked out that players would be sleeping during those like film study reviews. They would purposely like make fun of the old coach. Basically a lot of BS that you wouldn't expect from professional football players, right? To that regard. But there was also a thing that supposedly, right? This is a he said she said thing. Supposedly, Mbappe suffered a leg injury. I think it was his left leg that was injured, where he was having like discomfort and couldn't, like, he didn't feel right in his left leg. So he goes to the medical staff, and the medical staff's okay, we're gonna go get scanned. They do the scans, they say nothing's wrong, and they let him continue to play. Come to find out, they scanned the wrong leg where he was having discomfort in, but they were actively using AI to prescribe him stuff. They weren't actually like sitting down and like doing things apparently to see what the issue was. So that came out, and it explains why he's been like injured a lot this season, is because they misdiagnosed him, and they were like trying to fix a leg that wasn't the problem. So there was that. And then on I want to say Wednesday, the day this comes out, like this stuff starts leaking out, two players start fighting in the practice. So bad, one of the players knocked out the other player and gave him like amnesia, and he had to be rushed to the hospital. And mind you, these guys, I think it's Tchouaméni and Valverde. And Valverde got knocked out and had like short-term amnesia because of how hard Tchouaméni knocked him out. So that is transpiring. As that is transpiring, one of the players that was supposed to come back re-injures their leg. And he's an older gentleman. I think it was Mendy. And he's like, "Dog, I can't deal with this. I'm like contemplating retirement." He's not old, but he's like 31. And he has suffered like 2 years in a row of just constant injuries. So he's like contemplating retirement. Mbappe's out because they've misdiagnosed him. We have players fighting in the locker room. They are pissed, dog. You think it's dog? I couldn't stop. Like I was like, think the funny thing is, right? When I saw this on because my brother sent it to me on my personal Twitter. He sent me the link, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I read the first two dots, and you know how sometimes you hit there's like see more because sometimes there's a big list of things. I was like, "Oh, maybe it just finishes this list, the sentence." No, the whole list pops out. There's a few things that I'm pretty sure I'm missing. If I can find it, Min, I'll send it to you. It's insane. And then I think today they played their match, and I think they had like 10 players out. So it was just like, what the hell like has transpired in here? And now Mbappe has this like also thing online. I forget what exactly it's called, but it has the most electronic signatures of all time that they want Mbappe out of the club. Like this has broken the world record of how many people have signed this petition. That's what it's called, a petition, to get him out of the club. And it's hilarious, dog. Dog, it is. Like, you could not... Dog, when I opened that tweet, I was so fully unprepared for what was going to come out next. And the funny thing is that... There's two more things that are actually funny about this. The Madrid's... No, there are actually three. That same day, Wednesday, when the fight transpired, some of the families of some of the younger players called the management office and were complaining to the management office that their kids aren't playing for the professional team as much as they were told when they signed their contracts. And then the main general manager was like, "Oh god, this song, fuck me." The main general manager said, "We're gonna set a trap to catch whoever's leaking this." And the funny thing is saying like, "Okay, so the leaker leaked that too, huh?" So like they're in this like really weird shithole right now. And the next coach they want to add, Jose Mourinho. I don't know if you know much about him, but he's a no bullshit type of coach. And someone said, adding Jose Mourinho into this locker room right now is worse than putting oil on a fire. It's like throwing a grenade on it. Because he will like it's bad. It is very bad, apparently, like what's happening in this locker room between the players and the coaching staff and management. It's like a three-way headed dragon. And adding him in there is just you're like throwing C4 onto the walls. That's what a song to have to describe or talk about Real Madrid's absolute downfall, dog. It's kind of crazy. I can't lie to you. I think the most baffling thing is the Mbappe stuff, because that just... not the petition thing, the injury aspect of it. I would, as a player... See, the thing of it is that he came out and said, because he said like, "Oh no, the coaching staff, or not coaching staff, the medical staff knows what they're doing." But like, the thing of it is that you got somebody who's leaking this stuff, and like nothing is staying like indoors. Everything they discuss, every issue that they have, is just leaking to the media. So whoever at this point, the leaker's gotta be like the president, dog. Because like some of the shit that's like transpiring is insane. It's actually like insane. I've never in my life I've seen some crazy stuff happen to locker rooms. Like in the NBA, we had a long time ago. I remember reading this story. We've had players come into the locker room with guns and stuff like this. But that's just like a one-off case. This whole Real Madrid thing since the beginning of the new year has just sounded like a nightmare from hell. Dog, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, see, the thing of it is, there is ways to use AI in the medical field that actually benefits them. But the thing of it was, they weren't using it for that. They were using the AI to help diagnose him. Like, they were, I don't know what, I don't think it said what AI they used, but it's like asking ChatGPT, hey, here's the list of symptoms. What does this person have? And not only that, they scanned the wrong leg. They gave an I don't know, I think it was an MRI on the wrong leg. Like, yeah, no shit. Like, I don't see, that's the thing that baffles me. I don't understand how you scan the wrong leg. Because I've taken my mom for MRIs and stuff like that. I've been with my grandparents when they've gotten MRIs too. There is a procedure that you kind of go through when you go through these scans to make sure you guys scan the right proper area. I don't get it. I just, like, I'm baffled by, like, I just don't get it. I don't understand how, you know, it just doesn't, I don't get it. Like, I'm literally thinking in myself right now, and I even thought about it when I read the thing. How do you just, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I can't think of a way that this works. I don't know. And unironically, Wednesday was an awful day for football too, because that same day, a defender was outed of being a PDF file too, from one of the Premier League teams. Supposedly, I want to make this very clear too, in case somehow this gets like very out there. Supposedly, I want to make that very clear. He was supposedly outed as a PDF. And those text messages that like got out to the public, God, dog, holy hell. It was like, I don't know what the fuck the football gods were like thinking on Wednesday. But it was awful. It's from some soccer team in the Prem. Let me see if I can find it. I will tell you though, the text messages that are supposedly out there for it are disgusting. I don't want to repeat them. They are absolutely disgusting. And the thing of it is that the team is like doing a investigation. But the thing of it is that the person who leaked it, which apparently is coming from, unfortunately, the 15-year-old. They kind of like did video of it, and they showed like a full transcript of it, and it's bad. It's bad. Fuck, what is his name, dog? I'm trying to find. Here's the article for it. I don't think, let me make sure this doesn't have. Sorry, not Wednesday. This happened on Friday. I was thinking that this was Wednesday for some reason. This is the article for that soccer player. It doesn't have the text messages there, but low-key, it might be for the best. Those text messages are, they're not good. Yeah, I saw that UG, dog. Like, I don't know what has been up this week, dog. I feel like every time I, like, opened up Twitter, my brother would always send me stuff. And every time I opened it, it would be something brand smacking new. And I'm like, holy fuck. Like, what is happening on Twitter.com, dog? I like that orangutan. He's goated. Every time, man. Every single freaking time I opened up Twitter, it was Something new. You know what? I fuck with Alolan Diglett. Alolan Diglett, dog. Let's get it. Flying type. I don't remember you guys. Minimore. I don't remember you guys being flying types. I mean, it makes sense. You guys are from space, but that doesn't... we'll go with the orange one. Orange one looks dope. Okay, Alolan Raichu, we'll put you here. My other electric type, let's... You know what? Vigavolt. Vigavolt's cool. Oh fuck, Vigavolt's there too. Jeez, okay, Alolan Golem. I actually really don't like Alolan Golem that much. Is there... I think, like, Tapu Koko is a legendary, and same thing with Zorua. And I know the galactic Pokemon are considered mythical, so I can't put them there. I'm not going with Alolan Golem. Rockruff, you are holding this down. Oh, no, wait. I actually... Mimikyu goated. Mimikyu is so freaking goated, dog. It's not even funny. Dragon... let's go with Droppa. Droppa's cute. I don't know about cute, but he cool. Dark Pokemon... It's literally, like, not that big of a thing. Let's go with Muck. Hey guys, you know how you spell Muck backwards? Bruh. Every time... I'll put you here, buddy. Every time, dog. Mimikyu's a fairy type? Put Mimikyu there, then. Every time, like, more stuff comes out, it's generally just baffling. I would, like, I'm not surprised anymore. If I'm honest with you, I am not surprised. It's just... I don't know how it can get worse. Right? It's just... There's always something. And it's genuinely kind of like one of those things where I don't know what to really think anymore, because I'm just going to put you there. See, there's so many things happening in the world. Oh, we got to pick my starter. Sorry, man. I was like, let's go with Roland. I like Roland. There's so many things happening in this world right now that it's crazy. It's generally kind of crazy. It's hard to predict what you will wake up and see from today or tomorrow. You really don't know what you will see. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. Like, it's... You know, it's one of those things... Lunala. I love Lunala. Lunala's such a beautiful, looking Pokemon. I'm going to Alolan Raichu. Alolan Raichu might be my thing. I genuinely just don't know. I really don't, because every time you go to talk about something, you find more developments from it. It's just like every time, it generally just baffles me of like how things are, right? I try to keep an open mind with a lot of things, but I feel like every time I try to, I'm just like so stun locked with what I see. I really don't know anymore. I really don't like. You would think that at one point or another you would be desensitized to what you read or what you see, but it's hard to, right? It's very hard to, because there's so many different things happening in the world. Like the virus thing off the coast. I forget the exact location. I think it's like near Spain. We have that going on. We have so many different wars transpiring at the same time. Economies across the globe are kind of like in a very odd thing. Like, it's just, there's so much happening. And like, there's just so much happening, man. It's, you try to keep up with it all, but I feel like every time you look away for even 30 minutes, something else happens, and it just blows me away with how with how things are. You would think that you would be able to get away with it, or not get away with it, like it would be calmed down for a bit. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh god, dog. This one has the Hishuian forms. Hushuian Typhlosion low-key. It's not a starter, right? It shouldn't be counted as a starter, but it might. Oh no, it is. But it's not considered a starter for this gen. I'm not considering that. It's Groki, Scorbunny, and then Sobble, who are like the main starters. And it should be in the gimmick, right? It is in the gimmick, but I think it'll be fine if I put them here. Water, like the G-Max versions we won't put here. Yeah, let's put Camerupt that's swallowing the Pikachu. Low key, that is actually my favorite water type. Favorite grass type. Oh god, dog. Hushuian Voltorb is a definitely interesting thing when you encounter them in Legends of Arceus. It's like, damn, dog. Old relics of the past, I guess, right? Let's go with Flapple. No, not Flapple. We'll go with you, buddy. I like you, you little chunky boy. So chunky and cute. Easily this Morpeko. a alternate form of Pikachu, but it's so cute. Snom. I think it's hard to not like Snom. Snom is just so adorable. Swordfish, the lone and only. Swordfish. Bahaha. That's how I would assume Surfetch would talk. I would assume so. Low-key toxicity? Or toxicity. Let's go toxicity. Urshalura is so... I like the Hushuian form of that. Let me... Wait, what's my other water types? No, there's none other in there. Let's just do Crovenite. Crovenite might be... Yeah, Snom is this ice type one. He's just so cute, man. He's just a chill little guy. He's just a chill little dude. I mean, there is like the Mr. Mime forms, and Snom evolves into this one, but Snom is just this. He's just a cute little guy. He's just a cute little. The penguin is kind of cool though. Ishur is kind of cool, but yeah, he's chill because he is the ice type. That's the best part. Is like he's a chill little dude, but he's just so cute, dog. I love Snom, even though he is such a pain to level up in the game. Even though he is a pain to level up. I love Galor's Ponyta. Yeah, Fromsmoth though, I don't under dog. Moth. How you go from Snom to that, I don't get it. I don't get it. You're telling me I don't know how to feel about that either. It's just, there's times where evolutions in Pokemon make sense. Like a lot of Pokemon evolutions do make sense. I will say that. But some of them, no, I don't know where you. Like, what's the other one that's really interesting where I couldn't really figure out how you get from that version to this version? There are some, like, starter evolutions that are a little weird, but yes. Yes, it is Final Fantasy 15. Another goated, one of my favorite songs too. Final Fantasy 15, I want to replay one again one day. Honestly, I think Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, this is the main menu music. Final Fantasy 15 was gonna be like the second game I ever 100%ed, but the last dungeon I got a glitch in, and I could never get the last achievement, so I never went back and like redid it. I gave up. I was literally one achievement away, and I just gave up there. I was like, okay, well, that was fun. I 100%ed it in my heart, and that's what matters the most. I know 15 gets like a lot of flack for things, but it's so good, dog. Beavis, let me see this. That name, blah, blah, blah. Wow, I can't. Bruh, can I? There we go. I don't know why. Oh, no, I see what you're saying. Like, it's just... I feel like Pokemon Evolution, some of them are good. Like, again, it goes back to the thing where some of them they make sense. Right? When they evolve and stuff like that. Like, from Munchlax to Snorlax, great evolution. I think that's fantastic. The EVs, I love that. The EV evolutions are great. They all make sense. Most of the starters, they make sense. But you get something like Snom going to the moth form. I don't know how you get it. And I'm not saying you can't make something like really cool and stuff like that when it comes to evolutions. It's just that they have to, in my opinion, make somewhat sense for things to work, right? Like, some of them just don't. And I've noticed that it's usually the ones that are a little weird for me are the 2 evolution line ones that I have the most difficulty with coming around to grasp. Like Meromac and Cubone, that one's fine. Like that 2 evolution line, that is fine. But there's just some of them, man, that I just don't care for. And like, even if they do make sense, they're just, I feel nothing towards them. Well, Final Fantasy 15 is interesting. I enjoyed it. I think it's a, how do I want to word this? It is not a turn-based RPG. It is an action-based RPG. The story is... everything about it is just interesting. I think is the nice way to put it, right? It is interesting. But I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. You know, I think a lot of people make it sound worse than what it is, if that makes sense. So, take that with a grain of salt. If you are able to, I do think. Oh, well, you said you had it. Never mind. I was going to say something, but that sounds really stupid because you did say it was on your backlog. So I'm assuming you have it. I was going to say, I think the, if you played on Steam, I think they have, like, the complete version, which has all the DLC. Apparently, the DLC helps fix the holes that the game leaves you with come the end of the game. So there's that. And I think that in itself is telling that there are a fairly decent amount of plot points that are not really talked about too much in the base story, which is kind of crazy to me if you ask me, but it's interesting. Ooh, let's see what you got for your backlog. I want to play Expedition 33. Dark Souls. Liza P. Ooh, okay. Okay. You got a great backlog, dog. I can't lie. Like, I played, like, some of these games. I haven't played all of them. I haven't played Liza P. Or I've been trying to get into the Dragon Age. Dark Souls. I enjoyed Elden Ring. I talked to Min about this a while back. I almost beat Dark Souls 3. Lost my save. So I never finished it. For me, Final Fantasy X is great. If you love the turn-based stuff, I think Final Fantasy X is great. 10-2 is 10-2 isn't bad, but it is not Final Fantasy X. I will say that. I don't think a lot of people make it out to be like the worst game ever created. I don't think so. I think it's okay. But it's no, when you play 10, it's no 10. It's no Final Fantasy X. Stellar Braid was okay. The combat is really good. Stellar Braid's combat is easily the biggest selling point. It's fun, enjoyable, and actually unlocking like all of Eve's suits and stuff like that is very fun. They made that actually extremely enjoyable to do by just doing the side content and collecting items. They made that very, very fun. Cyberpunk 2077 is fantastic. I love Cyberpunk 2077. It is long, a very long game, but it's very good. I do say that. Yeah, I can tell you too, Enforcer, from the convos we have here, if you were to pick a game and you let me choose, I would definitely say 10. I will say 10 from that list. You know, some of these games I can't speak on. I can't speak on the Dark Souls games. I can talk to you about Elden Ring. Liza P, I don't know. Unfortunately. Dragon Age, I want to play the Dragon Age games. Visions of Mana, I want to play those. No Rest for the Wicked, I've never played. Wukong, I do want to. Crimson Desert, I think whenever I decide to play Crimson Desert, it won't be a stream game. I think I'm going to enjoy that one offline. But we'll see. Whenever we get to it. Oh yeah, there's a fair... I mean, the thing of it is like having Souls-like games is not bad. I know people say things about Souls-like games, but I think they're fun in their own way. And stuff like that. But I do think Expedition, wow. Final Fantasy X, you would enjoy. I think you would thoroughly enjoy that. Oh, my nose. Sorry. I had to sneeze. We're going to go with Corsola. Yeah. 10 is a... I didn't 100% it. I will replay it someday in the future. I don't know if we will 100% it, but it's definitely very rewarding when you try to do everything the game has to offer. I think so. So, it's definitely good. No, that's kind of like low-key how I was. Because I remember I was watching someone play Dark Souls 3 was, I think, my very first intro to the Souls games. They played 3. I was like so fascinated by it. And I played 3. I almost beat it. Almost. I think I did get to the Nameless King. And I beat him. But the day after, my save file was corrupted and I could never play it again. So I never completed Souls 3, even though I was right there. And I was so pissed that I never had a chance to finish it. But I was so pissed because the Nameless King, I think, took me 2 days to beat at the time. I was so fucking pissed. I still am pissed. I still am mad about that whole thing. That shit still pisses me off. But then I played Bloodborne. See, this is the thing with Bloodborne. I love it, but the thing of it is, I don't remember beating it, which is very weird. I don't know how that's possible. I remember playing it all, but I just don't remember beating it. I'm not even sure if I beat it myself. Oh, see, that will do it. The cheat engine screwing up the save. See, the thing of it is that, like, I like to feel like I have my... I feel like I have my anger... My anger got through just fine. I'm glad. I'm glad you all could feel my wrath. I feel like I know I can control my anger to a certain extent. It's just that, like, sometimes, dog, ooh, 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 man, sometimes that stuff really gets under my skin. Low-key Scorbunny. Scorbunny's goated for the starter here. Favorite gimmick form from this area? Ponyta. I love Ponyta's design. Dog, the thing of it is just that... I still am upset about it. It still makes me upset that I was actually so close to beating the game, and I just lost it all there. I lost it all. I lost it all. Galarian Moltres is probably my favorite legendary from this. Favorite Pokemon, though, from this area? Snob. Snobby boy. Favorite normal Pokemon? Farafrig. Favorite fire. Oh yeah, this we have the future and like ancient Pokemon too. I remember this. So we got some fun little ones too. Ceruledge. Love that one. Enjoy that one. That one's design is so cool. I like that so freaking much. This is my favorite sushi. Tatsugiri. Actually, which version of Tatsugiri do I want to do? What is this? This Mega Tatsugiri is like that? I didn't even know that. We'll keep Orange Tatsugiri. Orange Tatsugiri is goated. Favorite grass Pokemon? God. I don't like any of these. Let's go Toad School. I hate the way this thing looks. This thing is able to like just stretch or like walk, and it's so creepy. It's so creepy. I forgot we got new Raichu Megas now. Billy Bolt. Such a... I just want to tap its stomach, even if it were to electrocute me. I want to just like smack its stomach all the time. Iron Bundle, the futuristic Iron Bird thing. I forget the name of it. Delibird. Such an interesting thing. Oh, thank you for the hydratement. I will gladly do that. Give me 1 second. Good ass agua. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Iron Valiant. Let's go with you. Adding all the futuristic Pokemon and stuff like that does make things a little bit more easier. Wooper. I love the Wooper. This area... Oh, this is... Okay, this is the Thunder Plains song. Which is so funny, because the Thunder Plains, you would not think you would get a song like this. Like, this does not fit Thunder Plains at all. Like, at all, dog. Is there another poison? Oh, God, dog. I am having a difficult time with these fucking Pokemon. I'm just gonna put you. I think you were like, what, Sandy Shocks? Yeah. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, like, whenever I listen to this song, and it's the Thunder Plains theme song, I'm like, dog, there's times, like just now when you mentioned it, I was like, what song is this? Where is this from? And I had to look at the name. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is the Thunder Plains theme song. But like, again, you would not get... You wouldn't think that. It just doesn't fit the whole thing. Screamtail. Loxic, let's go there. Oh god, dog. Like, some of these I'm just like picking off like just vibes. Just straight vibes. Because this is probably the gen that like kills me. Because I don't know, man. This gen is just... It's not bad. There's a lot of cool Pokemon. But kind of like how Gen 9, 8... Basically up to 4, like a lot of these Pokemon, besides like Sun and Moon, I kind of just don't have a real good attachment to. So kind of just like... I don't care too much for you all, but Tank, I will say, is probably one of the more notorious Pokemon. Hey, I am happy. Yay. Final Fantasy X after Daybreak 2. I'm happy for you. It will be... I think you will like it. I won't, like, try to hype it up or anything. It's a very bad habit that I need to break. But I think you will thoroughly enjoy it. I think you will thoroughly enjoy it. I will try to come into your streams, Enforcer, trust me. I will probably end up lurking, but I will like to see some of your experience of it. I can't wait. It is, like I said, I think you will thoroughly enjoy it. Especially with the way we talk about RPGs here and JRPGs. I think you will enjoy it. I think you will. And, like, I'm not saying it's, like, Trails-esque, but it will be good. Yeah, see, that's the thing, like, it's a bad habit, because whenever I talk about, like, the Nier Automata game, favorite Fuecoco. I love Fuecoco. He's such a stupid-looking Pokemon, but he's so cool. Like, with Nier Automata, I know it's not for everybody, but I really like it. So, like, I have to hold myself back, because, like, I've had that feeling before where I went into something that was, like, really hyped up and I didn't like it and I was disappointed. So, like, I try not to, I don't want to say pander, but, like, set that bar for something. I will just say that I really liked it, and from what we've talked about, I think you will like it as well. You might, depending on how open you want to go into the game, because I didn't play it the first time with a guide. You might want to look, if you want to, because what you said about the side stuff, you might need a guide because it's not clear how to do some of the side content in the game. But that is up to you. I'm just putting that out there because it is very interesting with how that side content is. It's one of the older games. It does not tell you you're supposed to go out there and realize that's behind a rock inside the mountain that's in the ocean. You know, stuff like that. Favorite legendary. I'm just gonna put Munkidori. That's my sister's favorite. One of my sister's favorite Pokemon, unironically, is Munkidori. So I'm gonna just put that there. Favorite Pokemon though from this, it's between Screaming Tail, Fuecoco, or Tiki Tank, or Wooper. Let's go with Screaming Tail. I feel like that is. So the thing of it is that I originally played it no guide at all, and when I finished streaming it and stuff like that, I realized how much stuff I missed in the game. If you try to go for the Ultima weapons, you might need a guide, because from what I was able to look, this is me looking at it from a post-guide experience. When I looked at it post-guide, there's so much content that I missed. From getting the Ultima weapons to some of the side quests to... I forget what else I missed. There's something else I missed. Yeah, I was gonna say, you can go in there blind and play it, but before you face the final boss, you can probably, like, you can probably pull up the guide and, like, go backwards and work and stuff. And that's kind of like the thing I think I regret the most with 10 when playing it, is that when it came towards the end, I didn't do that. And I kind of regret it, because there is a fair amount of stuff that I did miss. But it's really, there's a lot of good stuff in it. Yeah, and do save a lot. I do recommend that as well. Saving will drastically help and improve your odds and stuff like that. Not improve your odds, but it makes things easier. My bad. That's bad word choice there. Really bad word choice. Favorite Pokemon from these categories. Snorlax. Easily Snorlax. Gotta go with Snorlax. Yeah, make a lot of separate save files. I realized that too, because it would be very beneficial. Favorite fire type. Ooh, Ninetales. Gen 1 with the lead, I guess. Favorite water type? Milotic. Favorite... Oh, God, dog. Grass type? I think I gotta go with Alolan Execute. Execute. It's Execute. Executor. Why did I say Execute? I'm thinking of Electabuzz mixing with. I don't know. Oh yeah, I agree with that 100% with Min. I'm backing Min's statement there 100%. Enjoy your time. It's a very emotional journey, I will say, but it's a very great journey as well. I will say. A very great journey. Great. I don't even know great's like overselling it, but it is a great journey. I still think about it a fair amount. Let's go Morpeko. Ooh, ice Pokemon. What we thinking? I love Snom, and I love Alolan Ninetales, but there's something about Lapras, man. Something about Lapras that's just so good. Favorite fighting Pokemon? Lucario, I think. Yeah, Lucario. I think of that group. Favorite poison type? I think Roserade. I love flowers, so I think Roserade easily gets that stamp of approval from me. Favorite ground type? Steelix. Yeah. Yeah. Steelix, I think. Favorite flying type? Oh, great. We're really cutting to the thing here. Artillery. Artillery. English. Ooh, favorite psychic type, though. Here we go. This is going to be hard. I think Alolan Raichu is the Pokemon I would go for psychic. Hold on. Hold on. It's a gimmick form. I remember this happening years ago. Where is it? I remember this conversation. Or not conversation. This appeared in a thing. Right here. Mega Kangaskhan. It's the top row, second to last on the right. Next to Mega Gengar. Mega Kangaskhan was a Pokemon that was broken when it first came out. And the reason why is because lore for Kangaskhan, the Pokemon in its pouch is its child. So its Mega Evolution allows that Pokemon to come out. And I think what happened when they first made the game for Mega Kangaskhan, so whatever move Kangaskhan would do, the child would do, but only half the damage. It would only do half the damage. So most at the time, uh, Kangaskhan, Khan, I think the highest level attack was like a 90 attack. So Kangaskhan's Khan's like ability would do a 90 damage attack, and then the child would hit for 45. But I think there was an item in the game that enhanced those attacks by double. So Kangaskhan Khan would throw a punch for 180, and then the child would throw for 90 within the same turn. So, like, at a point, Mega Kangaskhan Khan was one of the more broken Pokemon in the game because of its Mega Evolution. Because of having the child hit. They patched that out for, like, online competitive games, and I think, like, it got banned. But I do remember Mega Kangaskhan Khan was, like, a big thing in, like, the competitive scene for, like, already, it was insane. Like, as not strong as it was, you're able to teach it strong moves, and that's what made it strong. Yeah, see, I would agree. The Mewtwo is a broken Pokemon in the sense of what it can do. Because I think Mewtwo is one of the Pokemon that can learn almost any move type or TM or teaching machine. So, like, you can teach it to, like, any ability. Yeah, outside competitive, Mewtwo... Okay, yeah. Outside of competitive and just, like, lore-wise, I think it's between Mewtwo and... I think even, like, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina are kind of, like, busted. In, like, real-life scenarios. Hoopa is, too, low-key. Hoopa controls dimensions and stuff like that. The funny thing is, for such a kid's game, Pokemon has very dark and sometimes very scary lore to it. Like Drowsy and Hippo. They, like, try to take kids away and, like, eat their dreams, and, like, that kills them. I know I picked Mega Typhlosion here, but the original concept for Mega Typhlosion is very dark. Extremely dark. Like, it would steal kids away and stuff like that. What is the Pokemon? I think it's you. Yeah, Spinda? Is it Spinda? No, I think it's a Azurill. I forget which Pokemon it is, where it's either Spinda or Azurill, where if they stop bouncing, they die. Like, it's dark, man. Mewtwo lore is dark as hell. That's the thing. Like, a lot of Pokemon have a lot of very disturbing lures to them that is very odd. Oh yeah, ruining our childhood. Something that is sweet but very scary too is Gardevoir. If it has a very close attachment to its trainer, if it's in a very dire scenario, it will open a black hole to, like, I think it sacrifices itself just to get rid of the threat that is challenging, like, the person it's attached to. So, like, it gives itself up and is able to form space and time to stop things, but it kills itself in the process, if I remember correctly. Like, there is a... Oh, what the hell? Okay, I don't know why I did that. There's a lot... There is a lot of very dark lore with some of these Pokemon. Yeah, that's loyalty. If you are able to train a Gardevoir to see you as a very important person, and if you're ever get in a dire situation, it will save your life, but you're gonna lose your Gardevoir, which I don't think if you grow that attachment to a Pokemon, you would want that to happen, but it sucks, right? And then there's always those theories and stuff like that. I don't know. Pokemon's got a very interesting lore, man. Very interesting lore. Favorite bug type, Scizor. Is this rock? No, this is rock. Ooh, I don't know. Let's go Aggron. Gengar. Yeah, Gengar. Final Fantasy VII, baby. Let's get it. This is 7, right? Yeah. This is Genova. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, wait. Am I going crazy? I really fuck with Kingdra a lot. Kingdra's so good. Favorite... Weavile. Weavile's graded. Goated. Favorite steel type? Go to Tinkatank. Oh, easy. Oh, that is hard. Togetic or Sylveon or Mimikyu? Fuck. Sylveon. Favorite starter? Fuck, man. That is... Oh, man. I think I will... I think there's nothing that's going to beat my first real starter, and that's Bulbasaur. I love Bulbasaur. Favorite gimmick? Let's go with Gengar. Gengar's great. Favorite legendary? Giratina. And then just, oh, this is the all-time favorite Pokemon. Oh, God. All-time favorite. Oh, no. I think for my all-time favorite, it's going to go to Gengar. Close second is like Sylveon. Third, I think I would be Giratina. I think Snorlax. See, that's so hard. Gengar. Let's go with Gengar. And now we got these. Favorite baby? Togepi. Favorite, what is it? Gigantamax? I think, oh no, my Bulbasaur is just like, nothing beats my first starter ever. I think I just gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to my boy, Bulbasaur. I got to. He's so good. I love him. Gigantamax. Kingler is such an ugly looking giant max, dog. Oh, he's such a good... I love him, dog. He's just... He'll always... I think it is like Bulbasaur, Mudkip, and then Chikorita is my top 3. I don't think there will ever be a Pokemon that really replaces my Bulbasaur, dog. He's so good. So, so good. Favorite regional form? Alolan Raichu. Favorite fossil? My boy. I fuck with dinosaurs. Easy. Pikachu clone? Pikachu clone. Wait, why is Pikachu listed? I think we have different things for Pikachu clone. I'm gonna go with Mimikyu, but pseudo legendary. Uh, let's go Metagross. Yeah, Metagross. Favorite bug? Caterpie. Favorite regional mammal? You know what? I love Bidoof. Such a... Again, goes back to Gen 4 being the best. He's such a freaking... Such a bird. Such a doofus dog. I love him. Starry. Box Legendary. Oh, God. Giratina. Yeah, Giratina. Favorite mythical. Oh boy. Do I favorite mythical? I think I gotta give it to Jirachi. I think Jirachi is like my favorite. Favorite Ultra Beast? I don't know. Let's go with Guzzlord. He's just so funny, and I love his name, Guzzlord. Guzzlord. Paradox, Pokemon. Let's go to Screaming Tail. Favorite type? I think my favorite type is the Ghost. It's either no. It's Ghost, Fairy, or Psychic. I want to say Ghost. Favorite Pokeball. Jeez. I will say, even though I don't care for the Ultra Beast, the Beast Ball is easily, I think, my favorite Pokeball ever. Yeah, I would say that. Favorite Spinda. Wow. I don't really have a favorite Spinda. Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. You're my favorite Spinda now. This one I already picked that. Arcreamly. Ooh. Let's go with your Strawberry. Whoa, wait, what? Oh man, you got some different flavors. Let's go with you, Strawberry. Hey, dog, look, Spinda's not my favorite Pokemon. Like, I know, like, I think it's because, like, he has, like, so many different versions he can. That's why it's, like, impossible. But... Actually, yeah, he became important of his job, dog. He just randomly got promoted. He was doing so good, I gave him a promotion. What is this favorite new evolution? How do you determine this? I mean, I'm gonna give it to Sylveon, but... These were like in Gen 2, 3. I don't know how that got there. Alright. Last thing we do is build my team. So do I just do the... Okay, so that's how it's done. Okay. We're getting Sylveon in there. I gotta get my Gengar. Ooh. I think I gotta add in Lapras. Actually, no. Kingdra. We gotta get Kingdra. Because Sylveon's a fairy. Gengar is a ghost star. Goi's poison. Kingdra's a dragon water. I will add Giratina too. Dragon Ghost, I think. Ooh, this is hard. This is actually very hard. I think. Oh no. I don't know who else to add. There's definitely a lot of. There are some holes to this team. I want to add Snorlax. Oh, whoops. I forgot I gotta click this and then click him. Oh, fuck. Who do I add last? I think Alolan Raichu. Sylveon Fairy, Gengar Ghost Poison, Kingdra's Dragon Water, Snorlax is normal, Alolan Raichu is a Electric and Psychic, and Giratina is a Dragon Ghost, I believe. Well, there we go. We finished this off for our favorite Pokemon. Oh boy, is this a list. You can kind of tell where things get a little weird, but then it picks up back up again. It's kind of funny. I love that. Oh man, what a series of Pokemon, man. Oh man, I really don't think there's like any changes I would make. I'm pretty fine with this. Yeah, I'm pretty fine with this. I also think I'm going to call it here for today. We went on for a good while. Like longer than we usually do at times. This is like usually where I'm trying to keep it at from now on, but we'll see how that goes. But thank you, Enforcer, and thank you, Min, so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. Let me see. This is Tifa's theme from Final Fantasy VII. I think the song before... Oh no, the song before was a Tetris song. This one's a Tifa's theme from Final Fantasy VII. I did play a... Did 8 not? We played a 9 song earlier, but it was a while ago. Let me see if I can bring up. This is, let me go back to see what song it was. But there was a 9 song. There was a 9 one in there, but it was a little while ago. But thank you, Enforcer. Oh, no worries. No worries at all. Don't worry about mistype. Look, I mistype, I misspeak all the time, so never feel bad about mistyping. It's completely fine. And completely understandable. I appreciate it. Thank you, Min, and thank you, Enforcer. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it so much. I will be back on Wednesday, where we start Ni no Kuni. So that will be fun. Another new experience on the table. Ni no Kuni is the next game up for our lovely adventure. I'm looking forward to that so much. Thank you, Enforcer. Thank you for coming. It was fun. I enjoyed talking to you guys. I enjoyed actually sitting down and going through my Pokemon list and actually figuring out some of this stuff. It's fun. I definitely, maybe one day, no promises, that I do want to try to play Pokemon games here, but we will see. I'll see you next time too, man. Thank you. And thank you to anyone who sees this days, weeks, months, years from now. I appreciate it so much. I really do. And until the next time, guys, remember to get your steps in, drink your water, check your posture, and always remember you're important. And until Wednesday, where we start Ni no Kuni, which never played before, don't know too much about it, but it seems like it's going to be fun. I will catch you guys later. Take care, guys. Take care. Make sure your team is ready for the Pokemon battle of a lifetime against my team, okay?